Designing a robust AWS infrastructure for secure and scalable healthcare solutions. This podcast is brought to you by Business Compass LLC. We are an Amazon Web Services advanced consulting partner. We build and migrate workloads to Amazon Cloud. Our website is businesscompassllc.com. Our phone number is 973-638-2228. Our email address is contact@businesscompassllc.us. The demand for secure, scalable, and compliant infrastructure is paramount in the rapidly evolving healthcare industry. AWS offers a robust platform to build architectures that can handle sensitive healthcare data, provide reliable service, and comply with stringent regulatory requirements. This podcast will guide you through designing a secure and scalable AWS architecture tailored for healthcare needs. Introduction. Healthcare organizations face unique challenges in handling sensitive patient data while ensuring high availability and performance. AWS provides a comprehensive suite of services that can be leveraged to build a secure, scalable, and compliant architecture. This podcast will cover critical components, including user authentication, network security, compute resources, data storage, application flow, C/CD pipelines, monitoring, and compliance. User authentication and access control. User authentication and access control are critical in healthcare applications to protect patient data and ensure that only authorized personnel can access sensitive information. AWS Identity and Access Management (IAM) allows you to manage access to AWS services and resources securely. Key practices include multi-factor authentication (MFA). Enforce MFA for all users to add an extra layer of security. Role-based access control (RBAC). Implement reback to ensure users have the minimum permissions necessary for their roles. AWS Single Sign-On (SSO). Use AWS SSO to manage centralized access and simplify user access to multiple AWS accounts and applications. Network and security. Securing the network infrastructure is vital to protect healthcare data from unauthorized access and cyber threats. Critical AWS services and practices include Amazon Virtual Private Cloud (VPC). Create isolated networks for your AWS resources. Use VPC subnets to segregate different application components. Security groups and network ACLs. Implement security groups and network access control lists, ACLs, to control inbound and outbound traffic to your instances. AWS Shield and AWS WAF. Use AWS Shield for DDoS protection and AWS Web Application Firewall, WAF, to protect your web applications from common exploits. Compute and load balancing. Efficiently managing computing resources and ensuring high availability are crucial for healthcare applications. AWS provides various services to achieve this. Amazon EC2. Use EC2 instances to provide scalable compute capacity. Implement autoscaling to adjust the number of cases based on demand. Elastic load balancing, ELB. Distribute incoming traffic across multiple instances to ensure no single instance becomes a bottleneck. Database and storage. Storing and managing healthcare data securely and efficiently is critical. AWS offers several services to meet these requirements. Amazon RDS, Amazon Relational Database Service, RDS, manages relational databases with built-in security, backups, and scaling. Amazon S3, store unstructured data such as medical images and documents in Amazon S3, which offers high durability and security features. Application and data flow. Designing the application and data flow ensures seamless integration and efficient processing of healthcare data. AWS Lambda. Implement serverless functions to process data in real time without managing servers. Amazon API Gateway. Use API Gateway to create and manage APIs as the front door for applications to access data and services. Development and C/CD pipeline. Implementing a robust C/CD pipeline ensures continuous integration and delivery of application updates with minimal downtime. AWS Code Pipeline. Automate your release processes, build, test, and deploy phases using AWS Code Pipeline. AWS Code Build and Code Deploy. Use Code Build to compile source code and run tests, and Code Deploy for automated deployments. Monitoring and compliance. Continuous monitoring and compliance ensure that your healthcare architecture remains secure and meets regulatory requirements. Amazon CloudWatch. Monitor your AWS resources and applications in real time. Set up alarms for critical metrics. AWS Config. Continuously monitor and record AWS resource configurations and automate evaluating recorded configurations against desired settings. AWS Compliance Programs. To meet regulatory requirements, AWS's compliance programs, such as HIPAA, HITRUST, and GDPR, must be utilized. Data protection and security. Protecting patient data is paramount in healthcare. AWS provides various services to ensure data security. AWS Key Management Service, KMS, manage cryptographic keys to encrypt data at rest and in transit. Amazon Macy, discover and protect sensitive data using machine learning to automatically identify and protect sensitive information. Understanding data flow in AWS architecture. Understanding data flow within your AWS architecture is essential for identifying potential security vulnerabilities and ensuring efficient data processing. Data ingestion. Use services like Amazon Kinesis for real-time data streaming and Amazon S3 for bulk data storage. Data processing. Utilize AWS Lambda for serverless processing and Amazon RDS for structured data management. Data storage. Securely store data in Amazon S3 and use Amazon Glacier for long-term archival. Conclusion. Building a secure and scalable AWS architecture for healthcare requires careful planning and implementing best practices across various components. By leveraging AWS services, healthcare organizations can ensure data security, compliance, and high availability while efficiently managing resources. Thank you for listening to our podcast. Please share this podcast, visit our website and follow our social media links.